Sorry for the start, but like I was saying earlier, it's action time. You're welcome to Ultimate Battle. If this is your first time here, you know how we do it on the number one esports streaming platform where everything goes down, where all the esports action goes down. Yesterday we couldn't go live, but you know that there was something in the pipeline for today, and we are ready for all the action. It's the Girls League, the all-female league, the very first of its kind on the continent, and it will be brilliant to watch. We're into match day one today, where we have a very interesting start, and I think this one is definitely going to produce some fireworks. Definitely the start we'll all be hoping for, and I hope this game can just live up to such expectations. And you're welcome to the Girls League. My name is Slimo, officially your host for this league, which is going to start today. The Girls League, which is featuring a lot of these players, not just from Ghana alone. We've got Nigerians and Kenyans also in the show, looking to do battle. And who will be crowned champion is the big question when it all kicks off. But today, on our first match day, we've got an interesting fixture between two of the topmost players from the top esports teams within the country. That is Ghana, I'm speaking of. That is Play Province and Canvic Records Esports. Maureen from Play Province takes on Mary Brown of Canvic Records Esports, and I think the subplots to this one are interesting when it goes to the boys' side of things. We know how they do it on the playground. They're always feisty, and we hope that that same energy comes for these two esports teams and these two esports players. So it definitely promises to be an extraordinary one. Game one starts now. Maureen versus Mary Brown, who are about to do battle. Remember, it's going to be in a home and away format, but for today, we'll just be playing one leg of each of all of those games. If you've been following Ultimate Battle on Instagram or on X, you notice that we've put the shadows out there onto the games that we'll be playing today. So stay tuned for that one. If you aren't following Ultimate Battle, what are you waiting for? Kindly give us a follow so you get all the updates on our Girls League tournament and other things that we've got for you coming this year. So before we get straight into the action, we'll take our first break, and of course, it will be a very quick one because the girls are ready. They are ready to go. They are ready to show us what they can do on the big stage. Ultimate Battle is live. The Girls League starting right after the break. It's all about to go down. The action begins in a few. Maureen versus Mary Brown. And we've been yearning for this for a very long time. The spotlight has been on the guys for a very long time. And I think it's time that we show the girls some love. And it's Ultimate Battle bringing this big league live onto your feed. My name is Slimo, once again, your host for the Girls League. Maureen versus Mary Brown. Maureen with Arsenal, the Arsenal women's team. And just know that for this league, They'll be playing with an all women's lineup. We are sorry for the low quality in stream for today. The screen share that we've got from the players isn't the best at the moment, and the quality is very, very low. I know that's not our standard, but you guys should bear with us for just this game. For just this game, we'll have a low quality stream, but the next ones will definitely come back to how you know Ultimate Battle. That's we've tried everything we can to get a high quality stream for this game, but we are very sorry this is how it's going to come out today. So kindly bear with us for today. I know there'll be a lot of disappointed guys and then girls in there who are watching, but I'm sorry for the low quality in stream. For the next game, for sure, we'll be bringing you high quality games. So for today, all of the girls will be playing today. Remember that we'll just be playing one leg today. So um, you've got to get into your groove as quickly as you can. I'm seeing the comments. Kindly fly the comment section on who you think will win. Just like you know how we do on Ultimate Battle. So for game one, it's Mary Brown versus Maureen. In game two, we'll have Savage Queen and then Starlight also do battle. In game three, we'll see Serwaa and Steph. Where in game four, Loho Club and Cambios Amber. So the games will go on and on as follows. So we'll definitely have around 7 to 8 games today. So stay tuned for all the action. So for Maureen, she's with the Arsenal team in all white, kicking from right to left, who's testing the waters very early on, but very well defended by Mary, who is currently with Barcelona Femini. I think that's how they are called in Spain. Kicking from left to right in this matchup, which has got a lot of storylines to call from. I mean, when I say storylines, I'm speaking of first of all their esports teams and the rivalry they've kind of had, which has made the esports scene in the country very, very fun. Maureen on the attack now gets a through ball in. Great hit from Russo. Maureen with the first chance of the game, and she makes it count. Well, that's an excellent start, all right. Her first attack of the game, didn't make any mistakes, didn't overthink things. 110, Russo firing her into the lead. We've got our first goal of the Girls League. Maureen up and running. The play province player starting very strongly in this one. Well, it's going to be in a league format, so I think uh, even if you start slowly, you still got a chance to bounce back in the game. But I'm very, very eager to see how this game goes because usually for the opener, there's a lot of pressure. But Maureen scoring the first goal just kind of gets the pressure off of her. But for Mary, well, it's going to be intriguing to see how the Convict Records esports player responds. That time, the pass not good enough for Mary as she loses out on possession. If you just joined, this is the Ultimate Battle Girls League where we've got girls from Ghana, Nigeria, Kenya all representing. For now, it's going to be girls from the African countries, but for sure, once we get this one done and it meets our expectations and you guys love it, you guys support it like the way you guys do every Friday on Ultimate Battle, for sure we'll be expanding our territory. Over the top pass for Mary, trying to start to cook something here. Of course, the motto of their team is the African chefs. Well, Mary have to get into the kitchen and get there very quickly. 16 minutes gone on the game clock. Over the top again that time. She can't clear her lines. Mary. Maureen on the 10 again. She's made it two now. Just a little of space is all she needed. Russo again. Deadly up front. And for this mode, we are playing in the all 95 mode, so it can be fair as possible. And Maureen making strong use of that. That time, Russo space getting away from everybody. And Maureen sinks the second one to go in. Well, that's not the start that Mary would have been looking for. But Maureen taking the game by the scruff of the neck in the early 25 minutes. She's already up by 2 goals to nil. Awesome start from the Play Province Queen, Alexia, into Hansen. Well, Puteas and Hansen, they are popular figures within the Ultimate Team. But this one being kickoff mode, I'm eager to see how they fare here because they are two very, very strong players. If you've got Poteas' Team of the Year card, you know how deadly she is, and it will be interesting to see how Mary utilizes them on the virtual pitch for this matchup. Maureen again. She's just so crisp with the passing, making it look as easy as possible. Brilliant move to beat the defender. Maureen again. She's got a huge chance to make it three. Well, eyeball to eyeball with the goalkeeper. And she stands tall. Meet. Chance not gone. Working a shot from the corner. Great turn. Was that Makini's playing cancel I saw? Well, brilliant stuff on the counter. Mary, she's got to make this one work. She's got options at the front, but I think she keeps playing these over the top passes, which sometimes looks great. But can cause a trouble. Huge save and goal. Panos with a big, big, big save to keep that one out. Maureen just creating loads and loads of chances now. It's looking extremely difficult for Mary to close her down. And just look at the gaps at the back. That's been the problem for me. Maureen has found it way too easy, and she's blended the skill moves with, of course, just the raw gameplay. It makes it so juicy to watch. Mary has got to close down a little bit more faster. Great turn over the top. She's got it. What? A header, and Russo almost grabbed the hat trick. Sizzling stuff up front. Maureen looking very, very good. But I think for Mary, it's all about keeping the composure. Some of these passes we've seen from her haven't been the best. And I think with more reps in, she could just settle down and see how this thing goes. Great tackle. That's more like it. She's got the option of finding the open. Well, the open player, and that time Maureen, great interception. And that's how champions play. That's how the best players play. You are by 2 goals to 0. You are giving uh, your opponent one hell of a time creating chances for themselves. Pelova, great turn. That time she's able to keep it. Maureen, fortunate with the bounce meet. And just look at the body she's got up front. Can't she work it though? Battle, able to win it back. Potayas again. Hansen. And what makes Potayas so dangerous in this game is her ability to shoot with either foot as the first half comes to an end. Maureen up by 2 goals to 0. What have you seen from this game so far? It's been an incredible one, and just look at the numbers now. With the number of touches he's had in opposition box, Maureen totally dominating in the first half. But if you're familiar with the FC, you know there could be chances at any juncture in this game, and all hope is not lost for Mary going into the second half of this game. The first half ends at 2-0 with loads of chances being created, and you feel like there's more to come in the second half. If you've just joined the stream, this is the Girls League by Ultimate Battle, the very first of its kind. 2024, we promised you to bring you variety. We promised you we'll be versatile this year, and this is the start of something new for us. We've already brought you eFootball action, and we've got more in the pipeline coming. We're bringing you the Girls League as well. So stay tuned on Ultimate Battle. There is big things to come. Lucy Bronze, Paradise, big switch of play. Mary looking to calm things down, and the way she's going to start the second half is going to dictate whether she's going to find a way back into the game. Patry into Hansen. She had the open man there. Almost found her with the pass, couldn't get it. Walsh into Hansen. Great tape. Potayas just crowded in there. Oh, that's a bit more like it's Mary moving the ball a lot more quicker, causing problems for Maureen at the back. By that time, the Play Province player able to sort things out and get the ball out of danger. Paradise again. Mary now taking control of this one. Walsh, great turn. What a lovely move. Mary, could she make this one count to Pina? Cuts it back. Can she get the finish though? Almost making that one work. She's relentless on the boards now. Aitana, great pass. The Palondo holder. Well, that time the pass from Potayas, but you could tell that she's taking it up a notch now. The pressure is now on Maureen. That's more like it from the comeback record esports player, showing the fight that she's got in it. And there's a lot of time to be played as well. There's a lot of FC action to be played in this one. Remember that this is just game one of the day. Just the first leg in this one, Pelova. Well, that's a poor tackle. And I'm sure the referee might just be issuing a warning that as the pause has been queued. What a game this one is turning out to be. If you had thought Maureen was going to get this one comfortable after leading by 2 goals, well, you've got to start changing your mind now. Mary looks like she's turned the corner. She'll just need the goals to go in. Once she gets one, I'm sure she's going to put a lot more pressure on Maureen. Well, she's been handed a red card while she midfield. I said that was a horrible tackle earlier. I thought the ref was going to let her go off the hook for this one, but it seems like it was a dangerous one, and she's got a red card. It's not looking too good for Maureen, for Mary now. The red card just changes the whole dynamic of the game. And she was in such a good groove, creating all these chances, putting a lot of press on. Let's see how she responds after the red card. She's still going to commit more bodies up front, because now if you commit a lot, you are short and short at the back. Cross comes in for Maureen. If she gets the third, it's probably going to be game over. Great tackle from Bonmati in midfield. And if you've been playing Ultimate Team this year, you kind of feel like all the Barcelona feminine players, you've packed them before. Brunt, Bonmati. If you haven't packed Putenas, I'm sorry, because I have her in my team. Pelova on the 10. The break. Maureen could seal the deal with this goal. Well, the pass not the best, and Engine able to win it back. Lucy Brunt at the back. Bad pass. Well, that's not the way to go. And Maureen surely now. Guilty from Panos. That could be the save to turn things around. That could be the save which gives Mary a lifeline. Corner taking short. Great 10. Maureen dancing her way around, and this could be the 10. Brilliant block again. In this second half, Mary has just been excellent with everything she's doing. And the red card just makes it a lot more difficult. She's now in a huge position here. Great, great defensive stance once again. That's excellent show of patience. The ability to notice that Maureen isn't going to shoot even after she dribbles. She's looking for maybe a more clearer space, but the ability to have the composure to guess where she's going, the anticipation, I should call it, for Mary has been great in this second half, but she'll need a goal to boost their confidence because time is not on her side. Russo on the 10, and that's the dagger. That's the nail in the coffin. Maureen with an excellent finish. Russo completes the hat trick, and it's looking like there might just not be a way back for Mary. Maureen absolutely ruthless in this league, and you know goals also count. I'm sure she's got that at the back of her mind, and we might be seeing maybe some more goals from her. Mary on the 10. She deserves a goal in this one. I think she's played brilliantly in the second half. The red card has just destroyed the flow of the game for her. Bonmati, good pass. She's rewarded, and that's more like it. Chris passing really quickly and cause trouble for Maureen at the back. She's deserved this goal. And could this be a turn for Graham Hansen, another popular player within the Ultimate Team community where if she gets you on the Trivella spot, you're in a lot of trouble. She's got the pressure now over the top. Puteas can knock it down. The goalkeeper can come and claim a bit easier. About 15 minutes to go as Maureen is leading this one by 3 goals to 1. The Convict Record Esports player didn't have the best of starts. Maureen kept her foot on the gas and played extremely well, and she surely deserves the lead. But in this second half, I've been very, very impressed with Mary with how she's created the opportunities, the kind of press she's put on. But the red card for us in midfield just wasn't the best for her, and it's made things extremely difficult. Over the top again, heads it down, and she can get the second to go in. We are into the last 7 minutes, and Hansen grabs another one. Will we see drama at the end of it? And that's what the Girls League is all about. The competitiveness through the roof. What an opener this one has been. Stay tuned. There's more games like this coming. If you haven't subscribed to the channel after enjoying the action, what are you waiting for is my question. Kindly hit the subscribe button. You can turn on post notification. So when we go live, you are notified. Maureen, I'm sure she's been waking up from her slumber because she knows now Mary wants to get the equalizer. Great turn for Paradise as she wins it back. On the 10, Mary again. Bronze. Looking for the option over the top as we've seen multiple times from her. Bon Marty. With some space to work with now. Mary. Can she complete the comeback? She's got the chance to go in. Come back. Well, what a save. Probably the biggest save of the day. Zinsberger and goal. That's a huge one for Maureen. Because on the counter, Mary just looks as dangerous as anyone. She's got the corner to work from it now. Bon Marty. She's got the options. Finds battle. Looking for the comeback as she's done all game long. That time the cross not good enough. And Maureen can come away with it. Is she going to go for the time management technique? Or is she going to look for another goal to seal the deal? Over the top. Knocks it down. Pelova. For sure now. For sure now. She's grabbed all 3 points. For sure now. She sealed the game. And it took patience. It took a lot of patience. And I'm sure there were a lot of nervy moments for the Maureen fans and the Play Province fans watching. It didn't look like she would have gotten the 3 points, but she's got to give a lot of thanks for Zinsberger and goal. That huge save to keep her in this game. But at the end of the final whistle, it is Maureen who grabs all 3 points with an impressive 4-2 win. Well, that was a nervy final 5 minutes, but that's the kind of opener we're looking for. That's the Girls League for you. That's the competitiveness it brings. That's what Ultimate Battle does. When we bring the players onto the spot, they bring the best out. It brings the best out of them, and that's what we are looking for. As the next game comes up, don't go anywhere. We'll go for another quick break, and of course, when we are back, it's more of the action from the Girls League. Don't touch the dial. Kindly subscribe to the channel while you are waiting for the next game to come up. My name is Sly. More of the same. More of the same is what we are calling for. You go for the break. There's more coming. set to go for game two of match day one of our girls league. If you didn't catch the first game, please rewind and go rewatch because it was crazy. I mean, the start of the game was excellent from Maureen, taking it to Mary, getting those very quick two goals from Russo, and that was brilliant. But coming into the second half, I mean, the first 10 minutes. She reminded us why Convict Records Esports signed her. I think the pressing was good. She just even settled into the game more, quicker passes up front, and you could see she was creating a lot of problems for Maureen. And then what even changed our minds was when she got the red card. So Mary got the red card, and it felt like okay, Maureen is going to win this one easy. Then all of a sudden, two straight goals from Hansen. Mary was back into the game. Now Maureen is under pressure. Around the 80th minute, we saw Mary grab a huge opportunity, but Zinsberger and goal for Maureen, able to create a huge save out of that to give her a counter, and on the counter, Maureen sealed the deal. What a game that was! Maureen winning that one by 4 goals to 2, securing all 3 points in her first matchup. But into the second one we go. That was the first matchup between two Ghanaians, Mary and Maureen. But for game two, it will be between a Nigerian and a Kenyan. Ade, who's picking the FC Barcelona team like Mary did, and for Starlight, who is our Kenyan for today, she'll be picking the Norway women's team as well. The battle is ready to be on. Remember, this is the Girls League. If you just joined, we are streaming live on Ultimate Battle. Kindly leave a like on the stream if you're enjoying whatever is going down. And of course, you can give us a follow on Instagram as well at Ultimate Battle, where all the action comes up. And this time, the focus is on the girls. And so far, what the girls have showed us in game one, it tells us that it's going to be intense. It's going to be very competitive. Leave in the chat who you think is going to win this one. I, for one, am looking forward to seeing how these two play because I think for Maureen and for Mary, I've seen them play before, so I was kind of expecting a very good game. But for these two girls, this is my first time watching them, and that's what intrigues me the most, and that's what I'm looking forward to the most. Seeing how these two set up. Um, I've seen. I think Ade really take her time with how she wants to build up. She switched up to the 4-3-2 1. She's got a 4-4-2 as well. It'll be interesting to see the dynamics in which she plays. But it seems like the girls are ready, and so we're ready to do battle for game two of match day one of the Girls League. Remember that Ade is rocking with the Barcelona Femini, the Barcelona women's team. And for Starlight, the Kenyan goes with the Norwegian women's team as well. Remember that this is being played in the 95 overall mode. The 95 overall mode for our Girls League. Once again, my name is Slimon, and I officially welcome you to the league. The action for sure invites everybody who is a big fan of FC action. We've seen the guys play a lot of times, but it's time for the girls to show us what they can also do on the virtual pitch. And I think Ultimate Battle is the perfect platform. It's the perfect platform. You're not going to get this goodness anywhere else. And of course, this Girls League is brought to you by the Esports Association of Ghana, Play Province, the VGA Esports Show, Apple Palace, ACDS, the Kodo Sheldon Studios, and Fusion. And of course, your host, Ultimate Battle, bringing to you the Girls League. And as we wait for the two girls to go into action, I think this one promises to be a banger. I'm very intrigued to see how these two girls play, and we are ready to go now. So Ade is in the white and the blue of Barcelona, and for Starlight, she is in the red and the blue. Is it blue black shorts? The red and the blue of the Norwegian team. Let me get into the comment section and then read a few of how the comments are going. Let me see who is getting more of the support. Junior GH says, "Let's go Starlight." Let's go Starlight. So Junior GH backing Starlight in this one. Samuel Bruce says, "Let's go Serwaa." Well, there's also Serwaa in the league from Ghana. It's not a turn to play here, but do stick and stay on the stream. Samuel, Serwaa's game will be up and running, but you've got to watch these two because Serwaa will be facing them later in the league. So for sure, it will be interesting. Some other girl who's also in the league, I'm sure she was speaking of the other game between Maureen and Mary. She says, "Sheesh, what a game!" Of course, that game, I think, one to remember. It was definitely one for the history books, because I think that opener definitely set the tone for the league, and I think these two who are about to play now will also continue with the same standard. We are ready to go now. The matchup we've been waiting for, day from Nigeria taking on Starlight Kenyan in game two of our match day one of the Girls League. A day with the Barcelona team in the white and blue and Starlight in the red and blue of Norway. A day. Looking to start quickly that time, Hansen on the rebound couldn't get it, but the dynamic of this game speaks volumes. And whoever starts the game really well, I think has a very good chance of winning, like we saw Maureen did. Harvey for Starlight, and that was reckless tackle, I will call it from a day. Was that the last woman tackle there? Maybe she might be in trouble. Uh, Maybe we could see a red card like we saw for Mary in this game as well. Well, if she gets a red card this early, it's going to be very, very difficult because we saw what the red card did to Mary. Even though she was able to get goals after getting the red card, it just puts you in a difficult situation. Losing a woman in your team, I think it's very, very difficult to come back from. And there it is. The red card confirmed for Lucy Brunt at the right back spot. And it's very crucial as well. How is she going to change things? The whole dynamic of the game has been shifted. I'm not sure she even dreamt or even thought of the game starting like this, but that's FC for you. And sometimes these things happen and you've got to adjust and adjust very, very quickly. She makes the change, trying to bring maybe I think Tori Horn. She's probably the best fit for the right back spot. She's got Lucy Bond in that midfield area. And well. Are they not the best starts? It's all about how Starlight capitalizes off of having more women on the virtual pitch. Are we going to see her be more aggressive? Because I think in the first 4 minutes, it was Ade who created the first chance. It was unfortunate. I think the bounce went back to Hansen. She wasn't able to hold on to it well. But 4 minutes in and with a red card, yeah, that's a difficult situation to be in. Starlight. That time can't work out the short corner, and Ade can come out with it easily. But this game already shaping up to be a cracker. Great winning. The ball back. Hansen. On the other end for Team Norway. Here comes Starlight, who's just sizzling in front of goal that time. She works it very well and gets the one-on-one situation, but the goalkeeper stands tall and is able to parry that one out of the way. So the players that will be featuring on both ends of the team is, of course, Hansen, Graham Hansen, the Norwegian who plays for FC Barcelona Femini. As I speak there, she's there with Ada Hegerberg in front of the squad for Norway as well. So for sure, I think this game kind of reminds me a little bit of the first game, even though the red card has come too early for a day. It reminds me of the first game, and I think if Ade takes the lead, for sure the dynamic will be crazy. It puts a lot of pressure on Starlight because you're playing against someone who is a woman down. You should take advantage of it, but it just puts her in a lot of positions. How is she going to respond to that? Well, we find out. I'm creating too many hypothetical situations now. Let's get to what is actually happening. Engine for Hegerberg. Great pass into Harvey. She's got options up front that time. Decides to cool it down a bit. And that's the change in pace that sometimes I admire from these players. The ability to know that you've got to go slow here. Brilliant step over there to Hegerberg. Takes a time to go around the goalkeeper. And that's probably the best goal of the day. That's patience at its best. And we have our opener in this one. Starlight made good use of the space she got. And the element to which she's done this great move is, first of all, the step overs were brilliant. Getting her into the open space, I think that was excellent. But the patience, after the step overs, there were a lot of defenders in her way, but took her time and found the open pass. And when she got in there, there was no stopping her. Here she wins the ball back again, putting more pressure. This could be the second for Harvey. Go pass it to Hansen. Brilliant block, but on the rebound comes Engine. And just like that, she's got two in 4 minutes. The game now crashing down on Ade. Possibly the worst start that she could think of. Starlight unstoppable in front of goal. And she showed everything she can do on the attacking end. Here she comes again, this time with Hansen on the right. Brilliant Magidis playing counter into Harvey. She gets the extra pass again, and my word. When she's attacking from the wings, creating the chances into the middle of the pitch. She just looks so brilliant to watch. Walsh for Ade now. Over the top. Can he beat her with the pace? Well, that time, unable to get her, but fortunately for her, the clearance didn't go far for Starlight as Ade can get her back. Great turn. But Marty decides to go near post. Mickelson saves very, very well. But the Girls League for sure has a lot of promise. We've got girls from all over the continent repping in this one. Harvey has a lot of pace to bear, and Starlight is going to run away with it on the counter. What a 10. The drop back right there is glorious to watch. Hansen, Hegerberg, and you knew the third was coming immediately. The striker got to the ball. Starlight is absolutely cooking. Starlight is in the kitchen and she's burning things up. What a start to the first half she's had. And it's in the league format. And I think everybody knows that goals count. So when you've got the opportunity to score goals, do not hesitate. And Starlight, she doesn't look like she's hesitating any moment from now. Harvey, again, a fourth could come anytime soon. That time, she just pushes the ball too high up the pitch, and the defender can come and claim. And that's why I recommend that even if you are playing in the league and it's not your turn to play, watch the other games. Watch the other games, because I'm sure, and I don't know if Ade was watching. If she was watching, she knows that she's not in a position like Mary Brown was, down by some goals, and you're also a woman down, of course. Just 10 on the pitch for you. But you've got to find a way to make it work. Passing quickly, I think, does it for me. If you're too slow in the build up, because Starlight has more women on the pitch, it's going to make it extremely difficult for you to break it down. So passing quickly does it for me. Bruna for Brooks on the left. Over the top. Well, just not looking good for a day at this point as we head into the final 5 minutes of our first half. This one has been very, very one sided. And it's been a cracker of a game to watch. The Girls League brought to you by the Esports Association of Ghana, Play Province, the VGA Esports Show, Apple Palace, ACDS, Sheldon Studios, and Fusion has already showed us that we are going to enjoy a lot of goals. We are surely going to enjoy a lot of goals, and these two games have produced some drag back again this time, and the variation she's able to create it with gets the pass. It's a Hegerberg. That time, the step over. A little bit too many, and the goalkeeper can come and claim comfortably. But chance not gone. Maybe the final chance in the first half, Harvey. And we've seen her just mix things up. That is creating a lot of problems for Ade as the first half comes to an end with Starlight up by 3 goals to 0 in this cracker of a game. When you watch the offense of Ade, I think if you want to be conservative and don't want to throw all your eggs in her basket and say she's going to win the league, you say probably because of the red card, she's having it easy. But even with the red card, I think that's added pressure for you because you've got to execute because now everybody's expecting you to win. And she's done that brilliantly, mixing everything up. She's got the step overs in her bag. She's got control dribbling in her bag. She's got some skill moves also. I've seen the Magiri swing cancel, the drag back. The drag back is not just the usual drag back. The variations in which she can't get it to, her ability to change direction with it. But could this be the half that maybe gets Ade into the game? That time Hansen creates a very good opportunity, well blocked. Ade has to start turning the corner. Is she going to take a page out of Mary's book and start the second half strongly? Engine for Starlight again. Mano into Engine once again. That time stopped in her track. The defense has to do a lot better from Ade. Will we see a fight back though? Brooks sends a lot of runners now. Ade getting the crossing, goalkeeper will come and claim that. She will come and claim it comfortably for Starlight. And just look at how patient she is now, not rushing into anything, and it's expected. You're up by 3 goals. You're very, very comfortable at this point. You do not want to concede a goal and just create a lot of nerves going into the last minutes of this game. Hegerberg into the touch. Harvey will make it for open goal to find it. And she got a red time there as well. If she had missed that chance. That would be very, very interesting. But she gets the fourth, a well deserved fourth, and the game now crashing down. It's not looking too good for Ade at this point. But if you are in such a situation, for those in the comment section watching, want to say a big thank you for joining. But I've got a question for you. If you are in Ade's shoes in a league format tournament like this one, is the Girls League, is of course, and you are down by 4 goals to nil with possibly no way back into this game, would you still knock on the door? She almost got a goal back there with a brilliant strike from distance that time. Hansen just hitting the woodwork. Well, there's still some fight left in here, but like I was saying, the question is, if you're in this position, would you go for settling with just 4 goals and maybe just putting it at the back of your mind that you do not want to concede more? You're going to be satisfied with the 4 goals now, or you're still going to look for more goals and possibly leave your back or your defense open? Because if you look for more goals, maybe you could find a way back into the game. But if you settle now for the 4 goals, that just tells us that okay, you don't want your goal difference to be large because there's a lot more games. And she's answered my question all right. She can't hear me speaking, but she's giving an answer. She gets a goal back. It's now 4 goals to 1. Maybe a little bit too late, but she went the ball higher up the field. Brooks. There's still some more fight left in that day before we close this one. Graham for Engine. Well, Engine with that huge frame is just bullying away through midfield. And she's been one of the stellar performers in this game as Starlight up by 4 goals to 1. Now we're entering into the last 20 minutes of the game. Rated into Mano. Engine again. That time the defense does its job and wins the ball back as Ade can look for the counter. Well, the pass from Hansen, maybe a bit rushed. You could feel like that wasn't the best chance for her. And Starlight reminding everybody that she's not going to give this lead up as she gets the fit to go down. So I've got a few other suggestions now. Now Prosper Mandu says, hold the ball and build. Try learning your opponent's moves. Game is 90 minutes. Anything is possible. So I think Prosper and then Ade might be on the same page because it doesn't look like Ade is backing down anytime soon. She's taking her time to build up from the back like Prosper said she should. Bruna, and this could be fruitful for her. She gets the second to go down. Is it a little bit too late? At the 74th minute, it's not 5 goals to 2 goals galore like we called it earlier. Ade is from Nigeria, if you're wondering. Nick is asking what country Ade is from. Ade is from Nigeria and Starlight is from Kenya. Harvey again with the 10. Great save Panos, but maybe not good enough. Hegerberg on the rebound. Can't get it to go. Just comes off the post. And Omotayo says, I'll just crank up the debt, accept the loss, and try to get some goals back. Okay. I think that's also a very, very strong point. Because at this point, it's looking extremely difficult for Ade to maybe get something out of the game, maybe get a point out of the game. So accepting the loss now and just cutting into the deficit is very important. And I think she's done that. It's now 5 goals to 2. Land. Starlight, who's not stopping anytime soon. She's relentless. She wants more goals, and you can feel it with Hegerberg on the 10. Into Engine again. Hands it. Crowded a bit there. But what a performer she has been today. What a performance she's put on today. Starlight seemingly looking like she's going to seal all the 3 points today. Land, rated, Harvey. But I think there's been a pattern now in the Girls League. Whoever starts brightly is looking like they always get a 3 points. Maureen started with a blast with all those first 2 goals came very, very early for her, set the tone for her, and she never looked back. And it's been the same story for Starlight as well. Hegerberg and Jed the sit could come anytime soon. That time the defense marshals up and wins the ball back as Ade can come away with it. But like I was saying, the pattern has been clear now. If you start the game well, you usually end up winning it. This time, Hansen couldn't get it to fall as it just goes wide off of the post. Well, well, well. The game almost coming to a close. And Starlight sealing all the 3 points. So for our first 2 games, Maureen is on 3 points. And Starlight also grabs 3 points. I think Starlight will be going to the top of the table as she has a goal difference of +3. Maureen has the goal difference of +2, winning that one by 4 goals to 2. So Starlight will surely be topping the table now. And the referee blows the whistle for the final matchup, and Starlight confirms the victory, 5 goals to 2 there. 3 points secured in the bag, and we've got 2 incredible games which have already come down. But don't worry, there's still some more to go on the Ultimate Battle channel. And of course, you know how we do it. We just go for that break, and we'll be back with a lot more action coming from the Girls League. The stage is set for game 3 of our match day 1. And what a cracker game 2 was. Absolute dominance from Starlight. You're ready for game 3 now. Serwaa takes on Steph in this one. Serwaa from Ghana, Steph from Nigeria. So our first Ghana-Nigeria battle. We're waiting for this one closely. And right now, you are ready for the action. Serwaa is in the Spain outfit. I think he has Spain in the blue, the red and the blue shorts. And for Steph, she's going with the U.S. national team, the U.S. women's team, who have been impressive, very, very impressive in recent years in the all blue kits, kicking from right to left in this one. You're welcome again if you just joined. This is the Girls League brought to you by Ultimate Battle. Well, it's only girls, it's only females doing battle. It's in a league format. We've got, I think, I'll confirm the number, but I think it's around 10 to 12 girls in the league. And it's 15 rather. Hermoso, first 10. It's looking like Serwaa wants to start things off early. And we've spoken about how the pattern of the tournament is already going. Whoever starts well usually ends well. And we'll see who starts well in this game. Are we going to see another firecracker of a start like we saw Maureen did, like we saw Starlight did? We are yet to see as we enter into the first 7 minutes of the game. This one is a Ghana Niger battle. Stephanie all the way from Nigeria and Serwaa, the Ghanaian, with the Spain national team. All got huge switch of playing to battle. Teresa again, Hermoso, and it looks like she's like Hermoso on the right, where it takes her time to build up, and just like that, she tries the finesse shot, and she gets it to go down. Serwaa opens the scoring in this one. It took some time, it took some patience, and it took excellence from the wing to bend that one around the goalkeeper and get it into the back of the net. And with how great this year finesse shots have been, if they are in situations like those, I think Steph was kind of poor covering that area. Where you've got good players who are on 95 overall. Remember, we are playing on 95 overall. You are going to be punished as Serwaa opens the scoring in this one. Fox into Rodman. The pass, I'm sure, will be ruled out for offside, as it is, of course. 15 minutes gone. We've got our opener, and it seems like in all the games, before the 20th minute mark, we've got goals already. That's crazy. The start has been incredible to watch. Lavelle into Rodman. Sullivan. We are yet to see Steph settle into the game. We are yet to see create a chance on her own. But of course, there's a lot of FC action to be played. Battle again. Serwaa has the opportunity of playing the two ball. She does get the two ball. Hermoso gets the crossing, but she didn't get it to maybe her preferred position because there was someone open to get a header on. But that time, the defense was up to the task, and Steph can come away cleanly from that dangerous attack from Serwaa. Horan has the options. Gets the pass to go down. Paredes reads that extremely well. Now, I think for Serwaa, what she's done is immediately Steph tries to create an attack. She's not the most aggressive of defenders, I will call it. It's all about anticipation for me. I think if you look at how she's jockeying, she's using the jockeying very well. I think also using tactical defending because the way she's been able to control the players on the pitch has been great to watch. But Steph's attack has to be better, and this could be the start of something for her. Lavelle on the 10. Rodman almost got it. And when the passes come quick like that, they're extremely difficult to defend. And we've seen Mary Brown do that as well. You can take a page out of her book. Teresa, great defending. Huge tackle from Gelma to win it back. But that's more like it. Steph putting some intensity to this game. Smith. And that's the anticipation I was speaking of. Serwaa at the right place at the right time. Hermoso from distance. Are we going to see all the goals from distance in this game from Serwaa? She attempts from long range and she's looking clinical right now. That one just wide off of the post, but she sent warning shots now. And in games like these, I'm sure Steph will probably be thinking, okay, she likes taking shots from distance. I've got to stop that. But that is what can cause you a lot of problems. because she can bait you to thinking she likes taking shots from distance and create chances in the box. And I didn't even learn for her to do that. That's the mark of a strong player. Hermoso, again, creating the chance and burying it. Very, very important as she goes 2 goals up. The Ghanaian absolutely cooking in this one. And yes, she comes again. Hermoso tries to beat her man with pace. Battle. Well, that time the sequence stopped in its tracks, but just like I said, she starts by taking outside the box shots, starting from long range, and it kind of tricks you into thinking that's all she can do. But that's a great response. Steph right back into this one. The Nigerian showing a lot more fights now, and there's a lot of stuff still to be seen. And I think it's very, very important that we take notice of the pattern and where things are going. I think for Steph, she sent runners looking for the two ball every single time. Serwaa has kind of struggled a bit with dealing with it, and I think if the the number of times she sent two balls in, her ability to send a lot of runs, the decoy runs I've been speaking of. If you're familiar on Ultimate Battle, I make mention of decoy runs every single time on stream, and I think it's one of the most underrated ways of playing FC24. And I've seen that from Steph, and I think if she does that a lot more times, she could grab the equalizer in this game. Battle. For Teresa again, Mariona Hermoso. She's been a danger throughout the whole of the game. Hermoso tried to cut her back this time. Gemma stays closely to a woman that time. Teresa for Mariona again. Hermoso on the 10. Serwaa looking like she's creating something again. And here comes Poteas from the midfield area. Makes a darting run. And Serwaa finds her easily and calmly slots that one into the back of the net. And she's got 3 now. Steph almost got it right that time. The pass came a bit too late. Rodman made a great run. And the first half will come to an end with Steph leading this one by 3 goals to 1. The shape has been incredible from Serwaa. I think she's used the width very, very well. You could tell that Hermoso has been the most impactful player for her. Her ability to get it to her, just draw and then gravitate defenders towards her to create a lot more space for defenders around her has been incredible to watch. And if she can continue in the same feat, I think we could see more goals here. Hermoso for Serwaa again. Marion at that time, great defending. Fox is able to come in there and then just get a tackle out of it. Morgan Smith in an offside position. Well, I think I've got a soft spot for one of the attackers in this game, Smith. I packed there in Ultimate Team. I have a Team of the Year item, and I must say she's a cracking player. 5-star weak foot. She can literally do everything up front, and the space she's got on her. But I haven't seen too much of her today. I think Steph will have to try to unlock the American attacker in this one. But Marty has the pace to beat everybody. Yeah, she comes again. Serwaa looking for the cutback this time. Gelma comes close to her and is able to get it. But Marty gets the crossing on the volley. Teresa is blocked. And just every single time, it's an attack from the wings. Work it into the middle areas and just be crucial. Another effort from distance. Whiskers of the post. This one it's just not going to go away anytime soon, and I think we might get another goal soon. Hermoso again. Now here in the goal, I think she's quietly been making some brilliant saves, and there she is again. That time the effort from Bomati, she claims with 2 hands, and I think it's important for Steph to be quick on the build up, and that's what I'm speaking of. She's quick this time, has a chance to get a second to go in. Gamma, very important goal for her. Crucial at this point in the game. At the 60th minute mark with the final 30 minutes to go. An all important game to cut the lead down to 1. She's cut it to the deficit now. And we have a game on our hands. Smith chests it down really well. Morgan has the options. Can Steph find it? He does find Rodman this time. Shoots from distance. Great block from Codina. And the intensity now gone to another level. Serwaa, who looked comfortable earlier, is now under some pressure from Steph. Can she handle it? Done. On the wing on the left. Finds the options and gets more players into the play. Great turn from Horan. And the equalizer comes. The Nigerian, what a comeback. This one has been, takes her time and finds the open place. And she makes it work every single time. 3-3 the scoreline now. Maybe the most intense game we've seen today. Certainly the most close game we've seen today. And we've seen some crackers already. Maureen versus Mary Brown gave us a show for the opener. Starlight was dominant as well. But in this game, we can't call who is going to win. Another dangerous tackle. And for all the 3 games, we've had red cards. Codina receives a red. And the game might be crashing right in front of Serwaa's face. A red card to Codina, and she's down to 10 players on the virtual pitch. Here comes Serwaa again, looking to regain her lead with Poteas. Takes too much time on the ball. When you're a man down, or when you're a woman down, I should say, it has to get off your player's feet as quickly as you can. Because exactly what you'd be expecting from Steph is going to be sending more bodies at you with a lot of pressing, and you've got to get it out of their feet as quickly as you can. The danger woman again, Hermoso gets it to the stride. Mariona! And could this be the winner? Could this be the winner outside of the foot finish and seals the deal? 4 goes to 3 now. Back and forth we are going. Serwaa, who's 10, who's got just 10 players on the pitch, one woman down for her, showing some resilience in this one. But Steph surely has the upper hand when it comes to the numbers advantage. She said more bodies in front, and this could be the equalizer for her. Morgan in it and gets the fourth for herself. What a game this one is turning into. Goals galore. And the goals are evenly shared this time around. I think for our first and second game, the goals were unevenly balanced, but this one, it's been strongly balanced. We've had 4 goals from both of the sides, 8 goal thriller, and it looks like there might be more. Smith with all the pace to bend. Can she find the finish to match it? Horan! And look, at this point, I think if this game ends in a draw, it's a good result for Serwaa. It is not going to be a good one for Steph if this one ends in a draw. And I'm sure she'll be kicking herself if she's not able to grab 3 points. And she might just lose all the points now. Mariona, 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper, tips it smoothly into the back of the net. And she regains her lead with 10 minutes to go. Wow. This one has been the cream of the crop. This one has been the battle of the creme de la creme. And it's been a wonderful encounter so far. 10 minutes to go, 10 minutes of this wonderful action still to come. If you're watching on Ultimate Battle, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Just wide off of the post, you almost got equalizer. Wow. Please subscribe to the channel. Please subscribe to the channel. I think if you're not subscribed now, then you're being unfair to us, because this action, I don't think you're getting this anywhere else. The showdown from the girls has been excellent, and I've enjoyed it so much. And also, maybe to seal the deal. How did she miss that on the volley? That looked like it was going in. But for sure now, Steph has a lifeline. With 7 minutes to go, she's got to send more bodies for her that time. The tackle deemed illegal from Poteas, and Serwaa doesn't win it back. Free kick goes straight right back to Steph. Sullivan, Morgan, looking to get more players into the play. Great 10. Teresa wins it back. The game now looking a bit scruffy now. Nobody able to hold on to the ball for just a minute right now. Serwaa taking a time with Mati. Great pass. Poteas. Hermoso now surely. She puts the game to bed. Icing on the cake. And 3 points for sure now in the bag. With just about 5 minutes to go. The display from the Ghanaian has been tremendous. And if you've been supporting Serwaa in the chat, I'm sure your hearts would have been racing up and down now, because this one has been an emotional roller coaster. What a great game. Manobonzi says, Virtual Union for Science Serwaa. He wants Serwaa to partner up with Wonder Kid. Oh, yeah, that's why it's going to be an incredible partnership. But not to take anything away from Steph, I think she's been on top of her game today. She just wasn't more assertive. I feel like as the game comes to an end, Serwaa closes this one out with all 3 points in the bag. Possibly the best game of the day, and there's still more yet to come. What a brilliant one this one has been. But Serwaa, who takes all 3 points in this one, and joins the likes of Maureen and Starlight, the first players to grab maximum points in our Girls League. We'll take another quick break from our sponsors, and of course, the fourth game will be on your screens. We are back for game 4. We are back for another fiery one. And so far, I think every game has been incredible. Every game has had the intensity we're expecting, and this one as well has got the potential to be incredible. Yeah, welcome to Game 4 of the Girls League match day 1 between Eloho from Nigeria, who wants to announce herself very early in this game. She's using the United team, the Manchester United female team. And for Amber from Ghana, she's using Barcelona's female team with Poteas on the 10 now. Trying to find the open player with the through ball. That time, Leticia able to get in the lane and intercept. But I think this one is also very, very promising. Malad on the 10, and she opens the scoring there low. She gave us a glimpse of what she could do with her first attack of the game. And with the second one game, it looked like this time she didn't want to make any mistakes. Immediately she got the ball to Malad. They had to think too many times. Found the top corner, and she made it work. She's up by a goal to nil. In our girls league, this matchup is another Ghana versus Niger matchup. The first Ghana versus Niger matchup, Ghana took the win. And maybe Niger looking to restore the balance, as I would call it. Poteas for Amber. Her first tester of how the defense will look like. Bruna. She really worked her way up front very well. We saw some excellent control dribbling in that moment, but when it touches too much, you've got to maybe have the element of a short counter or a ball roll there to get away from the goalkeeper. But Tejas running away with the great slide tackle from Tena. Cross comes in from Leon. Head out by the defender there, but this game, surely the shape has been great. Poteas dancing away through the midfield. Hansen gets it on the rebound. Will she be rewarded here? But Tena keeps getting in the way. And I think that's some incredible, persistent defending from Eloho. Remember that Eloho is all the way from Nigeria, currently with the United squad. And she bursts through with space. Irene gets the finish to go down. Well slotted into the back of the net. And that was a perfect counter-attacking break. And just look at how she pushed onto the ball. Straight through the heart of the defense. And Amber nowhere to be found at the back. Hello, up by 2-0 in this matchup. And like we said earlier, whoever starts well usually wins the game. We've seen it on 3 solid occasions. Maureen started well. Starlight started well. And Serwaa also started well. And we are having a great start from Eloho. If we are using the metrics, Eloho might win this game. She's got like a 70% chance now. And she hits again. Gazy. Great 10. Short cancel. Eloho again. Hits the post that time. But in all of our games, any of the players that start well usually having nervy at the final moment. I think it's only Starlight who was a little bit more comfortable. Malad gets here for save. Kano Singo has had to deal with a lot of shots coming at her. But this game is far from done. But Tejas, and I don't think Amber has been bad on the offense. She's created some solid chances. But the word clinical is what makes the difference. And I think Elo has been next level clinical. Here comes Amber again. Maybe another chance for her to have a go at the defense. Hansen on the right wing, looking for the options. Blundell again in the way and stops the offense in its tracks. Malad, great 10. That time Paredes steps in the way and then is able to get an interception. But I think for everybody who's watching, this game has the potential to be a very, very close one, because I think Amber has created some very good chances for herself. And for Eloho, on the break, she's absolutely deadly. The pace has been there, the ability to navigate what the defense will throw at her, her ability to, I think, adapt to what the defense throws. I think that's the word for it, because once Amber gets into the low block. She's able to pass it around and beat the defense. Once Amber is also attacking and she loses the ball on the counter, Aloho has been perfect. Here comes Amber again with Bruna. Great sequence of passing. Surely now. Well, that's the way to get back in the game. Poteas. Alexia Poteas, the star woman of the show. And Amber gets one back and she's right back in the game. And you could call it well deserved. After she went 2 goals down, she's been huffing and puffing. And all her efforts have been paid for. Poteas, the woman, to get her back in the game. And will we see another roller coaster of an encounter? My yard again. Just look at the control dribbling. It's absolutely perfect. She's coming off with a goal too. And just like that, she's restored the 2-goal lead. And at this point, I wouldn't want to be around Amber now because she'd be absolutely frustrated right after scoring. Very, very vulnerable in those times. And she concedes a goal like that. Yeah, that can be heartbreaking. That can be um, crashing for someone who wants to maybe cut it to the deficit. It's now a 2-goal lead for Aloho. She's up by 3 goals to 1. Just taking her time and being as clinical as she can. She has been excellent in this first half. Aitana, Malad wins it back, and that's it. Immediately she loses the ball, she finds a way to win it back very, very quickly, and that has been an excellent trait of hers. Zelem leaves it on to Gazy that time. Maybe the shot, maybe not the best option, and I've seen her shot cancel as well. So maybe the shot canceling that option, trying to find a better option of scoring, would have been best. Irene, Bronze wins it back. And all of our games, I think 3 of our games have been close. The Mary Brown versus Maureen game was close. That was very close till right till the death where Maureen got that final chance and then scored to make it 4-2. It was surely close. And then of course Serwaa's game was also very close. I think maybe the closest one we've seen. Serwaa's game was extremely close and that went straight right down to the wire. But in the end, Serwaa was able to pull through. Zelen into Garcia, strafe dribbling again. The control dribbling just can't be stopped at this point. And Amber is finding it so difficult to stand in front of her. A minute ago before the first half ends, and what has been an utterly dominant display from her. Well, I thought that was going to be a penalty. The way the ref was rushing to the penalty spot, that I thought she was going to get a penalty out of that one, but that's how this one ends. The first half actually ends with Aloho up by 3 goals to 1. Maybe Niger storming back in the tournament. Remember that Ade lost their first game, so of course it was Serwaa who beat her, and surely now the Nigerians back with some more fire in our matchup. If this is your first time joining Ultimate Battle, we're an esports streaming platform from Ghana. My name is Slimon. You're kindly watching me and then listening to me from Ghana, from Accra, Ghana to be specific. But we are bringing to you the Girls League, a continental league for now for all of our Africans. Mala dancing their way around. That time couldn't find the finish, but it is an African league for now. We are looking to make things bigger and better when this one ends, but we are a long way to go, and I think what is in store for us is absolutely incredible. Hansen, go pass it to Poteas. Mary Epson go, has to get crucial saves like that. The Manchester United goalkeeper, winning the best goalkeeper this year, has got to continue in that same feat. She gets another save to go down. Cross comes in for Leon again. William able to get towering header away, but Paradise wins it back, comes in the finesse shot. Amber says never say never until the bones are rotted. She's got the second to go down, effort from distance, and the Cavani celebration is right. What a turn, the left-footed strike, finesse shot goes down, 3 goals to 2 now, as Aloho leads this one with just the slender margin of a goal. Will we see the same pattern again? She's dancing, she's cooking. My lad, can she get it to go down? It seems like every time she concedes, you've awoken a beast. You have awoken a beast. Every time she concedes, you awake a beast with a control dribbling, and she's seemingly unstoppable, my lad. With the strength, the pace, the power, unstoppable in areas like those. And Amber, well, that goal could be disheartening. That goal could just kill all the momentum that she got. That time, the roulette couldn't work for her. As Amber can come away with it with Poteas. Hansen has the runner, can't find it, and Lad will get it back. Blandel, if another goal goes in for Loho, that could be game over. Well, that was surely the opportunity to grab her fist. But Williams, the direction of the shot, not the best, and it goes out for a goal kick. Rolfo wins it back for Amber. The league table shaping up now. The league table for sure shaping up now with Starlight straight at the top of the table with that +3 goal difference. I think second comes in Maureen with a +2 goal difference, and there comes Serwaa as well with also the +2 goal difference. Will Eloho join them at the top of the table? Will Eloho join them as the only females to grab wins from here? Oh, she really did work her way up from very well, Amber. But very, very unlucky. The shot comes off the post. And here comes a low. We know how deadly she's been from the counters. That time, Maria Leon does extremely well to get back into position and win the ball back. The 63rd minute is where we are at now for our Girls League. Game 4 in our match day 1. Rolfo on the 10. Gets it into Bruna. For sure now, Hansen will get it. What a save, Mary Ebbs. It's the reason why she's the highest rated goalkeeper when it comes to the female side of things. Marriott, the Golden Glove winner for the women, and she's been superb in goal. Garcia, that time the fixture on the counter like that, the fixture is an extremely difficult skill to execute because of the angle it gives you. And that time it just didn't work for Eloho. Mariana Turner able to get it back. The game now going back and forth. You can tell the nets now settling in. Pina, great 10. Short cancel. Amber for sure now. 7-goal thriller this one has been. The drama for sure not ending anytime soon. The short cancel just did it for me. Just right there. Just baiting them into shooting at that point. Short cancel, gets a more suitable angle. And when the chance came, she grabbed it with both hands. We will see another control sprint goal again. She's getting the 10. Williams on the rebound, and it comes. What is with the Loho and scoring right after conceding? This pattern is incredible. Wow. And maybe she's said enough is enough. She doesn't want to concede anymore. That time the attack not coming to fruition, but there's a lot of time in our hands now. 15 minutes to go. The clock running very, very quickly. Bruna, Amber on the 10. The tackle maybe mistimed a bit. As Turner can get it back. The control dribbling in this game has just been next level. The attack has just been too good for the defenses. Both defense just can't handle anybody. Rolfo, Pina again. Over the top for Mariana Amber. What do you have for us? Do you have another goal in you? Do you have another goal in you to create more drama? Bruna, she has. We are not done yet. We are not done yet, but the word is now composure. Can she keep her composure? Can she prevent Eloho from scoring right after conceding? Well, we find out straight from kickoff. Here comes Eloho with my heart. The control sprint comes. And I think it's all about how she switches the Keza. Here she comes again with all of the space to work with. On the 10, this time that's too many. Just go for the short first time like you've been doing, Eloho. She just couldn't get it. Cross comes in. Paredes can't get it down. And Amber maybe coming away with it, but rushed the pass a bit. And she's creating a lot more danger for herself with Lad. The defense are 6s and 7s now. Just can't seem to sort their feet out. But Amber can come away with it clearly. And on the counter, she's got bodies up front. Sends the run of Mariana. with just about 3 people up front for her to find. Bruna, maybe the 10 just tries to go around Marius with a goalkeeper as good as that. You're not going to get around her like that. It has to be a ball or a short counter before you're going to be a good goalkeeper like that. We headed to the final 5 minutes of this intense matchup. This one has been, I think, this game and our last game has surely brought the intensity. Through ball. Maybe the equalizer set to come. Rolfo on the 10. Would it be this time now for Amber? Rolfo gets the rebound. And that time over the top of the goal. Pause skewed. And when the pause is skewed in minutes like this, you know the tensions are coming higher. You know the nerves are now settling in. And the pause being cued tells you that we are into tactical mode. We are into pragmatic mode for the two players. Who will come up on top of this one? Eloho leads by 5 goals to 4. Amber has been knocking on the door vigorously from the start of this game, and she has an opportunity to grab the equalizer. Eloho, will she now settle down for this win, or is she going to go for another goal and kill this game? We'll find out very soon. 2 minutes ago, lad for Eloho. That time the defense steps up to the plate and that's all. Great through ball from Williams. The outlet from Hampton has been great. Amber, for sure now. This one has to go in for it, Bruna. What a save, Mariette. That's the reason why you call her the best in the game. Mariette, for sure now. With a goal-saving block. With a match-winning save. Final chance now for Amber. Now I think it's long gone now. For sure now the ref will say enough is enough. The game comes to an end. And a very tight one. Possibly our tightest of the game. And I know I keep saying that after every game. But what a round this one has been. Eloho had to dig deep for this one. And I don't think there was at any point in time where she was comfortable. I think for Maureen, she was comfortable at a point. For Serwaa, she was comfortable at a point. But this game, there has been no resting bite for these two players. And Eloho continues to sail through as she gets all 3 points. We'll be going for another break. The 5th game will be back on your screens. On the meantime, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, kindly do so. We'll be back with more action from the Girls League. Stay tuned for more. Well, we are sorry for the breaking my voice. I'll call it like that. The breaking my voice. But just joining back, Tinto up by two. Well, Lenny, sorry, up by 2 goals to nil. Well, that's a quick start. And it feels like all of the games that we've had, Lenny, in fact, not just Lenny, we've had awesome starts for some players. And usually it's a 2 goal start. We had Maureen do same, we had Serwaa do same. And of course, it seems like everyone who starts well usually ends well. Sesk again, this time Lenny, just taking a time to run around the defense. And just look at her, toying with it. But I've got a strong warning for everybody who's led by 2 goals to nil or more very early in the game has had some thinking to do in the final few minutes. So if she's got goals to score, she should definitely be scoring because I feel like she had an opportunity to score. And just like that, Tinto might be getting a goal back from this one. And there was a little bit of mind games going there. The goalkeeper was being moved left and right. And she was just trying to guess where Tinto would have put that. Lenny gets to defend that one well and gets it on the counter. She beats everybody with the pace rating. Huge save. And we've got to see a lot more of that from Tinto because right now, Lenny on the attack is next level stuff. I want to ask in the chat for the first 15 minutes we've seen, and I think it has been a pattern that has been recurring. Well, there's a penalty. She has an opportunity to go 3 goals up, rated to make it 3 from Lenny from 12 yards and find the back of the net. A start she would have wanted. A start which is not looking too good for Tinto now. Wow. 17 minutes in, and she's 3 goals up. Yeah, sometimes FC can go like that. I've played in rivals games and champs games that haven't started well, but there's always ways back for you. That was a way back. The goalkeeper says, not on my watch. She parries that one away. 90 minutes gone. 3 goals up is Lenny, and she's looking unrelenting. She's looking like someone who could score at every attack she gets. Hurt. Again, great pass for sure. Now it has to end up in the back of the net. Unlucky that time with the finish. So unlucky. She's got another crack at it on the 10. That time crowded a bit, but Lenny has to be very, very careful. Now she's giving the ball away cheaply. As we are seeing, Tinto just add a little bit more intensity to the way she's playing. What a game this one is shaping up to be. And even though Lenny's up by 3 goals to nil, this feels like there's an element of surprise from Tinto. This feels like there could be an element of surprise from Tinto and she gets one back. She gets one back, 27 minutes in, 3 goals to 1 now. There hasn't been any comfortable game for me today. I feel you've got to be alert to the way you're playing. If you want to score goals, score these goals. If you get these chances, score them. That's the advice I've got for anybody. Do not miss these chances because your opponent could break through your defense anytime they want. Another effort from Lenny. That time the goalkeeper comes to the rescue of Tinto. She gets a corner out of it. Hansen gets a crossing. Goalkeeper comes and claims easily. Sandra Panos in goal, I think she's been very, very good. And she's quite underrated on Ultimate Team. I haven't seen a lot of people use Sandra Panos in goal. Maybe if her updated version comes, maybe if a special item comes, Sandra Panos, I think she'll be very, very incredible to use. Great 10 from Lenny. We should be rewarded with all the press. Great fake shot there. That time just couldn't get away from the defender, but that's more of it from Lenny. Her ability to press high up the field put so much pressure on Tinto as well as creating all these chances for her. But Tinto, very wary of the danger that Lenny poses, and is still creating the opportunities, Lenny. Wow. For all of the games that we've seen, I think this is possibly the most dominant of the first 30 minutes we've seen because I think Lenny has been tremendous. How many chances would we say that Tinto has created? Lenny with the volley. Goalkeeper. Panos again. In the way. Cross comes in. Tinto is able to win it back. And there is Lenny again. She's relentless with defending. Huge save. Panos again. Well, well, well. Non-stop attacking from Lenny. And that's what you expect from good players. That's what you'd expect from players who want to keep their foot on the gas, players who've seen other girls get all 3 points and they want to get the 3 points as well. What a fiery start this one has been from Lenny. Back post cross, a very common feature we've seen with FC players this year. The touch a bit too heavy, and she runs out of space there, Tinto. She's kind of sat back a bit, and she's inviting too much pressure for my liking, Tinto. And she could be in a lot of trouble here. As she gets out of it cleverly on the 10. On the left has the option of finding the back pass with Dragoni. What a brilliant movement. What a brilliant finish. Wow. Out of the chunk of the 5 goals we've seen, this one is probably my favorite. And when we speak of how great the stepovers is, people usually don't realize that the stepover has a lot of variations. And this one was the clear example of I'm not going to do the step over in one direction for you to be there and just get the ball. The shift in direction did it all for me. And what a goal that one was by Tinto. She's right back in this one. Scoreline 3 goals to 2. And she could even maybe get more here. But rest says the first half has been a grueling one. Let's go for the break. Come back for the second half. This game for sure has had everybody at the edge of their seats. Wow. And that's why we keep advising if you get a chance to score. This one is surely going straight right down to the wire. Second half underway now. Lenny up by 3 goals to 2. But what a response from Tinto, ending the first half in the best possible way, reminding Lenny that you're not out of this game yet. But here comes Lenny again with Manum, dancing on the 10. And she almost had it. She almost had it. She almost started the second half in the way she started the first. And here comes Parallelo one again. Bruna, great pass into Dragoni. Tinto would have to pipe down a bit. I think settle into the game, be more calmer. I think the game is going at a very fast rate, and sometimes when it's going too fast, you don't have control of it, and that's what I feel like is happening to the two players now. Because at the start of the game, it was Lenny who controlled majority of it, and latter part of the game, we saw Tinto go back into the game. We haven't seen that now because it's getting very, very quickly. The attacks are coming so quickly. It's so difficult to hold on to the ball. Manum again. Lenny. The pass not good enough and is well intercepted. Atinto can come away with it. She sends a very good run. Through ball. Defender in the way. Fiery start to the second half as well. And that's what we love. Here the Girls League on Ultimate Battle. If you're currently watching, please subscribe to the channel. The Girls League is brought to you by the Esports Association of Ghana, Play Province, the VGA Esports Show, Apple Palace, ACDS, Crowding Studios, and Fusion. All in the works to bring the best of the female FC players on the African continent. And I mean, some of the stuff we've seen, these girls are good enough to beat anybody. Land for Len again. Rated. Lenny working something up. She's got the option of finding Harvey. She does find Harvey. And immediately she got the space there. You just kind of felt like the goal was coming. That's patience. That's composure. That's what working your way into dangerous areas looks like. And that's what going 2 goals up looks like. She's out by 4 goals to 2 now. Lenny gets a little bit more breathing space between herself and Tinto. She's controlled the second half in the best way she can. Rated, turning around now. She finds the option with Land. Back post cross again. The heavy touch from Hansen, and it goes out of play. Well. The Girls League, which has seen some tremendous stuff today. Who has been your favorite so far? You can tell me in the chat. Which player have you enjoyed the most so far? We've seen some incredible stuff from Serwaa. We've seen some incredible stuff from Mary. We've seen some incredible stuff from Maureen as well. We could see more from these girls, Lenny and Tinto in this game. Engine again. Man, driven pass. That time well cut out. But I've enjoyed this game so much because of the intensity at which it's played, the pace at which it's played, and I think they've both matched it as well. Because sometimes, and you can bear with me as well, when you're playing in a game of FC or FC24, I should call it, when your opponent starts quick, it's so difficult to match it. It's so difficult to match it. It's either you are overcoming the pace or he is beating you with the pace. But I think when Lenny started with pace, Tinto has been able to balance the pace out with her own pace. Goalkeeper with a huge save. Sandra Panos in goal has been tremendous today. Cross comes in from Lenny. Header comes. Panos can come and clean easier. Tinto has done so well to level the pace that Lenny has brought in this game. But she's got to do a lot more if she's looking for the equalizer engine. Because it looks like now more control is coming from Lenny. Great sequence to create the chance. The shot just too feeble. Mano. Driven pass. And for sure now the goal has to go in. Lenny has been knocking on the door of the fifth goal and nobody's answering. It feels like Tinto has locked the defense and thrown the padlock away. The keys have been there. She's been trying to open it and open it. It's not opening up. The fifth goal just hasn't been there. Lenny has created so many chances. Tinto has been in the defensive shape for so long now as we enter the final 10 minutes of the game. Here comes Lenny again. He's not stopping anytime soon. Mano, well done, Engine, winning the ball back very well in a crucial position. That's great jockeying. That's great stuff. Defending from the front. Sometimes they say the best way of defending is attacking. And I think what they've done has been brilliant. Back post. We have another game on our hands. This is the third situation we've been in that the goal margin has been won with the last 5 minutes to go. On 3 straight games, we saw Amber also do same to Aloho. And we might see another one from Tinto and Lenny again. Lenny, who's been tiptoeing at that fifth goal for a very long time. She just can't seem to grab her hands on it. Is it a tight situation here? 4 goals to 3. The scoreline is with 5 minutes to go. Engine for Lenny. Maybe to seal the deal with another goal. Hansen working her way around the goal, but that's excellent anticipation. Probably the best defensive stance of the day. Lenny, if she had completed that pass, that would have been game over. Tinto coming on the 10 for Dragoni. Into Hansen. Tinto, what do you have up your sleeve? You've got to be perfect now. 2 minutes ago, Parallelo on the 10. The defender does ever so well to win it back, but she just loses it out cheaply. Tinto maybe to get there. We've not seen it. Big clearance from Lenny. Final chance now with a minute of added time to play. Puteas, Tinto. Do you have the clutch seed? Dragoni into Bruna. Maybe to seal it. Hansen from this stanza for sure now. Lenny will come away all 3 points. More drama. Absolute drama in this game. Wow. I'm lost for words now. Possibly the best start to the league we could have hoped. Look, deep down, I knew this league was going to be excellent, but I didn't know it was going to have this incredible start, this awesome start. And it's been a joy to be on your screens today. Wow, we go for possibly our last break of the day. When we're back, we'll give you the final matchup for game day 1, which has been absolutely superb. You're not going to get the intensity of a tournament anywhere else. It's an ultimate battle, and we'll be back with more action. are into the final fixture of the day. It's been a wonderful time here, but we have one more action to enjoy. And we've brought a lot of these games. And I think what this one has just showed us that what the guys can do, the girls can also do. And the intensity with which they've brought, the commitment. And when I say commitment, I think when we set out to do this league, of course, you'd have a few of the setbacks, but their cooperation has just been excellent. And for match day one, I commend everybody. Every single player has been great today, and I think it's been a wonderful time here today. But for sure, we've got a final matchup. Gamer girl Nika, Ghana's female champion, I should call her. She's the most decorated FC player in Ghana, coming up against Kenya's some other girl. I've heard a lot about some other girl. I know she's very, very good, and I'm interested to see what happens in this matchup as we're heading into the final matchup of the day. This one has the potential to be great. This one has the potential to be great, and we're ready for the action. We're ready for the action that comes with it. And for all the 5 games we've seen before this one, fireworks. And expect some more here. It's Gamer Girl Nika and some other girl. when I've put the words together, it's like Gamer Girl Nika and some other girl. Like some other girl who is playing. But this is some other girl from Kenya. So yeah, we're ready to go with the action now. Gamer Girl Nika in the Liverpool, with the Liverpool female team. She's a Liverpool fan, so it's understandable that she's going with the Liverpool team. And for some other girl, rocking with the Barcelona feminist squad. Kicking from left to right in this matchup. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, kindly do so. There's more action to come from us. There's a lot to come from us actually. We've promised that we will be as consistent as we can be. I think last year we had our positives, we had our ups and downs, but this year I think we started on the right path, and you guys have been our support system from day one, and you guys keep showing us the love, and we want to extend our life by giving you premium content. And this year it's already been an excellent start. Monica winning the ball back with Holland, Walsh in the midfield. I think for all the games that we've seen, midfield dominance hasn't been predominant, because usually when you look at the girls and the way they want to play, they are so quick to go to the wings and then find the cutbacks and then score. We saw Serwaa do that a lot of times with her outside shots from inside the post. Well, speaking of dominating the midfield, that's the way to do it. Some other girl opening the scoring from us. The Kenyan worked the goal very, very well and found their way in a dangerous position. And when you get chances like those, do not miss, because once you miss, you send a signal to your opponent that you can't miss chances and you are kind of vulnerable a bit. So yeah, great start from the Kenyan in our final matchup here. We promise that this one is going to be excellent, and the start has already been great so far. And I think Ultimate Battle, one thing I've loved about Ultimate Battle is the narratives, and the narratives we've been able to create right from the start of, in fact, Ultimate Battle, right from the birth of Ultimate Battle Season 1 is usually the one who starts well, usually wins. Green time finish from Monica. Van gets it to go. Big goal to grab the equalizer, 16 minutes in. And usually our stats are like someone leads by 2-0, and then it becomes a very cagey affair. The opponents come straight right back into it. We just saw it with the game against Leniente to Hansen. It didn't take her too much time to get her lead back. Some other girl right back where she started things. And she worked this one so beautifully and so quickly. Monica, it didn't take her long. Wow, she's up by 2-1 again. And I think what just separates maybe some other girls' offense is how quickly she gets into her stride. And the sets for me are very, very good. And if she continues like this, Monica is going to be in a lot of trouble. Gamer girl Nika, I think she's dominated the Ghanaian team for a very long time. That if you're in Ghana and you're familiar with the FC scene, And with the female division, you know Monica has been great, but now she's getting competition. The likes of Mary Brown and Maureen, which you've seen them this year, have definitely proved to be competition for her this year. And we are looking forward to the Play Province player stepping up to the challenge. And this could be the tournament which announces and tells us that she is still the champion. But right now, she's down by 2-1 to some other girl. The Kenyan who's played brilliantly so far. Monica knocking at the door of the equalizer. Back post cross comes in. Rolfo is able to clear. Some other girl again. 25 minutes gone and what has been a tight one. A tight one which has produced very, very few errors. I think both defenses have come out on top very early in this game. Poteas, through ball, into Hansen. Bearing down on goal, gets the cover for Shiona Pina. Huge block from Clark. Some other girl means business. She means business and she's the no-nonsense type. Because you don't see her overthinking things. She's got the space. She's finding the passes. And I haven't seen too many skill moves as well, honestly. It's through ball after through ball. It's extra pass after extra pass. And she's created loads of opportunities with that. And if it's working for you, stick with it. Don't change it anytime. So that's the first skill move I've seen. The heel to heel, that time didn't work for it. Rolfo went to back for some other girl. The pass, not good enough, but she went to back, fortunately, with the bounce. Pina, the Kenyan, on the 10, has the pass to give it to Hansen. Wins it back, and what a move and what a finish as well. The connection between Hansen and Poteas, absolute top tier. And the Kenyan has now got the question. The question which he was looking for. Gamer girl Nika now in trouble. Down by 3-1 in this matchup. And some other girl has brought it. She's brought her A game today. She's come to the party very early and she looks relentless. Here she comes again with Pina. The pass into Poteas. Maybe a fourth before we end this one. What a turn! A huge opportunity for her. Just comes off the post. Wow. This one is looking like a game where we might see another nervy one, possibly a tight one in the final stages, but the chances being created by some other girl have been superb. Monica struggling at the back so far. And yes, I've seen Dihan in the chat says some other girl is good. Dihan, why you playing before? So far what I've seen, she's extremely good. Poteas, that time, the finesse shot way outside, and it goes out for a goal kick. And you know what? This game proves to me that the girls on the African continent, they've got it. They've got the potential to be anybody. And I'd really love for them to see the potential that they've got, for them to make waves. And I love the initiative from Ultimate Battle. The guys at Ultimate Battle, I think they've done an incredible job. What I do is probably the minor part, because I just come on production and give you the energy that I've got at the first half comes to an end. I think the guys behind the scene, the guys you don't see on the cameras, big shout out to them, from Kalu, everything you see on the content creation side of things, on our social media. Kalu is behind that. He's blasting our social media every single day. So make sure to give us a follow at ultimatebattle.gg on X and on Instagram as well, Ultimate Battle. You give us a follow. Kalu is doing a tremendous job there. To Herbert, the one who's behind everything. Production to streaming, this guy has been top tier. The initiative for the Girls League, him, the combined brains with Herbert and Kalu, giving us this one has been excellent. Some of the great flyers you've been seeing, the president of the Esports Association of Ghana, Mr. Kwesi Hayford, has done a tremendous job doing that. And we want to say a big thank you to everybody who has made this one possible. The Girls League is brought to you by the Esports Association of Ghana, Play Province, the VGA Esports Show, Apple Palace, ACDS, Kojo Sheldon Studios, and Fusion. And last but not least, someone who has completely surprised me today, one of the best EAFC players in Ghana, who has definitely supported us in the best way he can. I think he's been brilliant today. The technical director for the Girls League, big ups from Play Province, has been tremendous. He has been tremendous. Maybe we'll get a word from him before the thing ends. I'd love to hear the insight from him, because I know he's been playing competitively. He's been great over the years. I'd love to hear his thoughts on how the girls have played. Maybe we'll be able to get him on the camera before this game ends. But the second half now starts. Monica come back into this game. She has to start the second half like she means it, because some other girl, she doesn't look like she's stopping anytime soon. Poteas over the top into Hansen. Maybe the fourth to come. Well, the touch a bit too heavy. And she's unable to break down the defense through the, but what I've seen from some other girl has been tremendous. Because we know Monica is great. And for me to see some other girl who I haven't seen before, actually, seen her gameplay before, and making her debut on Ultimate Battle, yeah, this is some top-notch stuff from her. Fisk. Into Clark. Big switch of play. Monica just trying to work something. And I think the big switches of play I've seen from Monica is just to kind of open up the pitch. Because some other girl has made a defense so compact that you've got to play it around in front of a defense to open her up. If you don't do that, the defense is so locked up, it's so difficult to break her down. And here she comes again. Hansen from the stance, Lords, with a big save. Parries that one away. Getting to the 60th in-game minute mark. And this one still 3-1 in favor of the Kenyan. Flint, Monica, does she have another goal in there? Flint just trying to run away from Rolfo. And Rolfo has quite a reputation on the Ultimate Team. I think at the start of the game, she was one of the most sought after left back cards. Her gold card item was excellent to use. She had decent pace, decent defending stats, and with her on 95 overall, I think she's great enough to use. And so far, what some other girl has been doing with her on the virtual pitch has just been incredible. 62 minutes gone. Some other girl still very comfortable in this lead. Monica hasn't shown yet that she had the potential of coming back so far. She hasn't created too many chances. She with Van der Sanden again. Big switch of play coming again from Monica, and you can see that she's looking for the pattern to go to and create a chance. Maybe this is it. With a driven pass to find Van der Sanden that time. Locating the space is so difficult, and I for one wouldn't love to play some other girl because she's so tight at the back. This is probably the best defensive display I've seen today. Holland, go pass it to Kenan. That could have been the chance for Monica to get straight right back in it. But that's what excellent defense can do for you. Pina. And the excellent ball roll to create the space. I'm loving that. Well, she loses out cheaply. Maybe one skill too many. And she wins it back. Hansen. Pina again. Wow. Great pass into Pina. Huge save again, lost. Another comment from Dian. He says, some other girl versus Katongo will be fine. Wow, this game has been tremendous. If you didn't understand the comment I read earlier, I think if you're familiar with the Ghanaian esports community, the SC community to be precise, you know who he's speaking of. Katongo, a Comeback Records esports player who's made a name for himself. And I think Dihan is just trying to set up that match between some other girl and Katongo. That would be interesting. If that match comes on Ultimate, but I'm sure a lot of people would love to have eyes on that. But that would be very, very interesting to watch. 15 minutes to go now. Monica still in a lot of trouble, down by 3-1. And it just looks like there's not going to be many chances for her. And that's it to seal the deal. Some other girl with the icing on the cake. She's deserved it right from minute 1 to minute 77. She's been the best player so far. She's been the better of the two. Monica has just come second best today. She's just not brought it today. And for some other girl, she's taking every chance she's created by the scruff of the neck. She's been as clinical as you'd like. And she's been the more dominating female today. And in the Girls League, she might just be heading straight to the top of the table after this performance. She's conceded the least goals. She's got the biggest goal difference. Or is Monica going to cut into it with Flint on the 10 engine, wins it back. As some other girl can come and claim. What a display this one has been. Aitana, possibly the best performer today. Or who do you think it is? Let me know in the chat if you were following from right from game 1 to now. Who do you think the best performer has been? Monica gets one back, Kenan. And just like that, some other girl, I'm not sure she'll be retaining that number one position. And that's something with the live update of the table. What a start this game has been. Rolfo into Pina. Final 3 minutes to go. Maybe Monica still has one goal in there before this one comes to a close. Van der Sanden over the top. Rolfo comes and clears again. Some other girl, with the way she closes the gaps, yeah, it's incredibly difficult to create chances against Patrick. So far, she's considered the least number of goals, and she scores the most of the goals as well. Well, Pina, the goal there just offside, and I think that is going to be the signal for the end of the game. What a game this one has been for sure now. Some other girl has secured all 3 points. Wow. Impressive stuff from the Kenyan as she gets the 3 points in the bag. We'll take our last and final break. And for our final break, when we are back, I'll be telling you how the table is shaping up. I'll be telling you what to expect from next week in the Girls League. Stay tuned on Ultimate Battle. Wow. Sheesh. Charlie, well, expressions if you go fee gift the girls league. I mean, what we've seen today has been top level stuff, has been top tier stuff, and I've loved everything right from the first game down to the last. Every game has had us on the edge of our seats. Some of the games maybe one sided, maybe just that one game we saw one of the players just absolutely dominate, and then our final game as well, some other girl taking all the 3 points away from Monica has just been excellent. But like I told you guys earlier, we'll be having these sessions as and when the tournament goes on, where we'll have an analyst behind us who's been the technical director actually for the tournament. Big ups here with me to give us some more insight into how these girls are playing. He's a professional player for Play Province from Ghana. So big ups, you're welcome. I think first of all, I'd like you to give me your general impression about the Girls League. Did you expect them to be this good? To be
Oh,
honest.
okay. Thank you very much for this opportunity, and I would like to congratulate Ultimate Battle and the FIFA president or EA Sports president in Ghana for, I mean, putting up this good work here, and giving each and everyone the opportunity to, I mean, exhibit his or her talent here. So first and foremost, I think I'm actually in awe. Yeah, I didn't really expect, I mean, this much of a performance from the ladies, and what I've seen this evening shows, I mean, they what men actually can do, women can
Mhm.
do a lot better. Yeah, you see, I think there are few people I would like to reckon their performance. Yeah, a player like is it Eloho? Yeah,
Yeah,
Eloho.
hello
Yeah, I
from
think.
Nigeria.
Yeah, I think she didn't really. I mean, sit back.
Like
She
every
was
single
every
time
single
she was
time
looking for
yeah,
a
she
goal,
was
and it
attacking.
seems like every time she conceded,
The yeah.
control
So
sprint go. If you don't know what I'm talking about, just kindly rewind. I think go to the third game, Eloho versus was it Eloho versus? Let me cross check that one. Eloho was it versus? Let me cross check. Let me cross check that one because that game was for sure a fire game, and I think what Eloho did
okay,
in that game was
it
crazy.
was Elo versus Amber Chelsea. Yeah,
Exactly.
Chelsea.
Elohu versus Amber. Every time Amber felt like she was coming back into the game, we saw Elohu with a control sprint right from the back, like right from kickoff. Then she scores a goal. But I think what these girls have done has been
And
excellent.
also bear in mind that if you are to send the invite, you are going to have a better ping.
Mm.
And I was also impressed with how Chelsea was also, I mean, forcing herself to
So
come
to
back in, because
exactly.
I could tell she was really struggling due to her ping issues. I'm sure she was on red MS and all that, yeah, and she was actually I mean forcing herself to come back into the game. And I think the network isn't really, I mean, it's actually an issue now. But then I would actually like to see these ladies in an offline tournament. I don't know if Gamer X they have a female version of the game of the Gamer X tournaments, the one they host now. I don't really know if they do. Yeah.
Well, interesting. But finally, before you leave, with what we've seen, if you had to pick any of these girls, if you had to put your money behind any of these girls after game day one, who are you picking? Right off the top of your head, who are you picking?
Charlie, right now it be two, it be two
Give me two.
girls.
I'll
Yeah.
give you the chance to
I
pick two.
I think firstly I'm going to pick some other girl.
Mm.
Secondly, and I'll pick Elohu. Yeah, I'll
And
pick
I
Elohu.
can't blame him. Some other girl beating Monica like that. I think that
Yeah,
was
Charlie.
excellent with how good Monica is because we know her back here in Ghana, so we know how good she is. But some other girl taking the game away from Monica and being dominant for the whole 90 minutes was incredible. And he was also go low. Personally, I think I'm rocking with Starlight because she was the most convincing winner today.
Mhm.
She was dominant. But let's pull up the table now. So get the table and let's show you how the table is looking like before we end the stream. We've got Starlight, who sits at the top of the table with all those 3 points after she won by 5 goals to 2. The most dominant player today. Coming in second place is the Ghanaian Serwaa, who
Ajua
was in
Serwaa.
that
Yeah.
tight one. She was in that tight game. She was able to pull through in the final stages of that last goal, winning by 6 goals to 4. I think she scored the most goals
And
today.
you know something, we actually forgot about Ajua Serwaa. Is she the one who she was down by she actually had a red card. Yes, she
Exactly,
was able to win
exactly,
six
exactly.
points. Yeah,
So I think her
she
feet
did very well.
also
Yeah.
has to be applauded, and
Yeah.
I think she did so well with the red card, being able to win with just 10 women on the virtual
Mhm.
pitch was incredible. She's also coming in. in second place. And there you can see on the table, we've got three girls in second place because they've got the same number of points, same number of goal difference. And I've said earlier, goals are important. If you've got the goals, score them. And there comes some other girl next on the league log with also 3 points and a two-goal difference. Her win over Monica gets her in that position. And Maureen, I think her performance has slept on a bit
Yeah.
because she had the best start in the
Yeah.
game. Scoring those first two goals early against Mary Brown just sets her apart from the Convict Records esports player. And the Play Province Queen also comes in at second place. The last second place girl on the table comes in with 3 points. And we have Eloho. Like Big Ass mentioned earlier, she was just tremendous. She was questioned every single time and she always had an answer. Comes in with fifth place with 3 points. Lenny is also in there with those 3 points in her battle. The all Kenyan battle with Tinto was also excellent to see. She's got 3 points. And then comes Tinto, the loser of that game between Lenny. She comes in at seventh. And then we've got Amber also in seventh place. Mary Brown comes in at ninth. Gamer Girl Nika at night as well. And then we've got Steph and Ade with the final positions of the day. Wow. Wow, how much they want to stand out. I think there's more to come. There is more to come, and it's for sure the potential that we've got with the girls is next level stuff, and you guys should just work with us. Ultimate Battle, we've got the best coming for you. But just a reminder before we leave, the Girls League is brought to you by the Esports Association of Ghana, Play Province, the VGA Esports Show, Apple Palace, and of course, all these guys making things happen. And that's the bottom log of the table. But that's how we'll be closing the curtains on today's stream. And it's been a wonderful time. If you've liked the stream, if you have liked what you've seen today, can you leave a like on the stream? Kindly subscribe to the channel. Just go on to Instagram, go on to Ultimate Battle on X, and give us a follow. We definitely appreciate all the support that you guys give us. It's been a wonderful time here. My name is Slimon. Right here with me is Big Ups, who's been helping behind the scenes, making this one happen. For myself and the production crew from Ultimate Battle, it's catch you next time. We'll see you with some more action from the Girls League.